we have finally made it to our last section where we will be adding our interactive capabilities to our brokerage, to our base application that we created in our last section. We'll be able to reference different brokerage functions from our Alpaca functions notebook. We will be adding new fields in to have the configurability options that you need to make those trades and execute trades. And we'll also be able to review our orders and our portfolio directly on our screen. So a successful completion of this section would allow users to confidently interact with their Dash app, place real-time trades. They'll also be able to monitor and interact with their portfolio and the orders, so they can monitor performance and not only look at orders and executions, but also be able to cancel those if they determine that it's no longer a good buying opportunity. You should also be able to understand callbacks and how they're updating, so whether those are manual or automatic. You want to understand really in depth how they're being utilized to update different portions of your application, and how you can potentially utilize those callbacks to help you enter and exit trades automatically. I would also like users to be able to swap in their own custom analytics. So we're going to utilize both of our EMA strategy and our momentum strategy to create two momentum trading dashboards, and we'll go ahead and actually pull that up and talk through this a little bit. But I would really love for our users to be able to take this table I've created here at the top, this comp table, and add things to this to really get to their own unique strategies. So you can see a lot of things happening in this section that we want to cover, but really we've already looked through how to update our graphic, how to pull multiple symbols in and look at them in comparison to our momentum strategy, where we're utilizing RSI, MACD, and stochastics. We have our update of our graphics, where we're looking at different graphics down here, utilizing global variables to quickly have these drop downs update and update our data tables at the bottom down here, so we can track through and trace the open, high, low, close, volume from Y Finance, and then look at our metrics to calculate those buy points or potential entry points for us. But I would really love for users to not only take these current learnings that we have here, but as we teach and figure out and learn together how to add in these additional components in this last section, and how they interact with the brokerage, and how we're pulling our orders and our positions, and how it relates to the real-time feedback from the brokerage. I would also like for our users to confidently add in their strategy, whether that be with these metrics we've chosen or new metrics, and then have those populate into this comparison table and weigh those against each other, and then populate their graphics and populate their data table. So with that, we are going to, in this section, not cover all of the interoperability, because we have already covered this comp table, we've covered the figures, we've covered the metrics, we've covered this data table at the bottom. But we also want to understand how we're interacting with the broker now. So now we've got the analysis done. We know when we need to enter, because we're confident we've got a good strategy, and it's going to tell us what those enter periods are. But I want to be able to confidently in this same dashboard be able to click a button and submit an order, and then have real-time feedback of how it's performing and that the order went through. So we're going to cover in depth in the next couple videos how we do that, how we look at these new configurations, and how we look at those current open orders and open positions, add those to that base application, and then really get it working for us.